Hello YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages over 18. Today I'm going to be starting a new character on Grand Theft Auto Online. And the reason for this is I found that I could make one look kind of like me, so that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to try to start with as much strength and stealth as possible because those are the most annoying to have to level up. Lung capacity, I don't use that much, so we'll do that one later. Stamina, strength, stealth. Easy, but you have to go out of your way to do it. Whereas shooting, flying, and driving will kind of just happen as I play. Therefore, that's where we're starting. We're starting at 112 because I don't want to have to redo everything. Really just the unlockables is the only difference that it makes. So we are going to make this new character. I'm going to name Snark. Hey, there he is. Yeah. And let's join GT Online. You know, I was going to record an intro with my other character, female character, the first one I made, but it kicked me out of the session, so hopefully nothing too terrible happens with the network right now. They are watching something in the living room. Markiplier or somebody, I don't know. But right now it's pretty stable, so we should be okay. I don't know why I'm here. What? This... Okay. So, let's see what apartment it gave us. It gave us... owned apartment. We got this. Okay, looks like someone might be coming for us. Come on. Let's start all this in a different session. We're going to switch to apartment, and yeah, let's do it. Nice. Girlfriend brought me some cake. Alright. And what was I doing? Okay. Find new section. The best way to travel. Especially before you buy anything. I have no vehicles of any kind. I have to do the Fleeca job before I can buy a Kuruma. And I have to do that, well, now because it's the possibly last day of the sale. I would not mind getting one of those for 200k less. Now, when you make a level matched character over a certain point, it gives you a random apartment. And this time it gave me this one over here. I might have to buy the one over by the Maze Bank West building because that is the office that I prefer. No, Lester, fuck off. I tried the Arcadius building. I like the building design, and the view and the area is really nice, but it's kind of inconvenient to get into, like, in every way. The garage is one of those underground things, and that's really cool, but it's hard to access when you're getting used to it. The helipad is higher up than the Maze Bank West, and getting up to it from the office is really annoying because there's two staircases, and not that they're easy to miss or anything, but it's an unnecessary hassle. So what we are going to do, well, first of all, let's go save this outfit. The other thing I don't like about, went the wrong way. The other thing I don't like about the way they set up the new characters, you pick an outfit, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't actually unlock any of those pieces of clothing. So yeah, I don't know why they do that. Like, if I switch any of these clothes, they're gone forever. I have to go buy them again. You know, which is fine, but, you know, still. So, first order of business, what is this? I don't care, is going to be buying things. And we're going to start with an office because those are on sale right now. And we want to get the sale price, which is the main reason I didn't wait to make this character. I was going to wait till 120 so that I started out with the minigun. But I didn't level fast enough because I was playing other games. So, yeah. Let's see how much it is with all of the accoutrements. I could have sworn I clicked it. 1.7 mil. Oof. I don't think I'm going to do that yet. The gun locker hopefully won't be very necessary because I'm not going to buy any of the bullshit weapons. I'll just skip right to the good ones. And the accommodation, I want to be able to spawn there. The decor, yeah, they're half priced right now, I think, so we're going to go ahead and get that now. So let's buy that for 1.4. And let's see, well, I guess we can see how much the garage, oh, the garage is 1 mil. Fuck it, let's do it. How much for the, doesn't actually say, it just adds to it. Let's just do that for now. How much for the auto shop right now? Oof, another 1.5, so that's, what am I up to? I forgot. I have to stay above about 14 mil because that possibly is modded money. I don't know. It was dropped on me while I was in my apartment a while ago using the SecuroServe bodyguard payouts at increments of 50,000 over and over again. So it is modded, but I'm not sure if that shows up as modded money as far as Rockstar is concerned right now. I did send in a report under the I don't want to get banned function, and they said don't spend any of it and we'll remove it, but that was like 3 weeks ago. So they did say that they're going to remove all modded money and everything you bought with it before the new DLC launches. So if the DLC comes around and I still have that 14 mil, then I just get to keep that shit, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do the mod shop right now because I don't care that much, but I do want the garage. So let's do that. 16, so I have about 1 mil and a half, give or take. I wrote down, yeah, 1.7, so I have about 2 mil, about 2 mil even. And what am I gonna do with that 2 mil? I don't know.
This is a courtesy call. I'm your new assistant.
Cool. Let's.
Hey, you there?
Oh, I didn't name it. Oh, I didn't name it. Okay. SecuroServe management name. What to name it? I'm gonna wait because I haven't put any thought whatsoever into what I'm gonna name the organization of this new character. I named the organization on my main the Star Cabal, which, for those of you who play the Old Republic and have played through the Agent storyline, know that it's like the Star Wars Illuminati. It's this secret organization that has been involved in various different yeah, there it is. They've been involved in things on both the Republic and Imperial side since the Rakata Empire, since the forming of the Republic and the Sith Empire, and they've been kind of pulling strings on both sides and influencing the war in both directions to, I don't know, make money, gather secrets, whatever they do. But as you can tell, I'm pretty shitty at thinking of names like that. I was thinking of naming it something, you know, snark themed, but I don't fucking know. I'll probably decide on something later when it forces me to. And here we are. So this is step 1. Next, I think I'll have to do the Fleeca job because I do want that Kuruma. Now, I was going to spend the rest of my money. Why do I have... Okay. I was going to spend the rest of it on a buzzard because if I'm going to be doing missions, the buzzard honestly is just the way to go.
I've gotta go. Someone's coming.
It's
Boss, there's an update on security.
the easiest for me. You know, you can exit from here into the buzzard for only $500, and that, you know, that's not that much, especially if you're on your way out to do a mission or a supply run that'll net you maybe 20k to 40k depending on what you're doing and how many crates you've purchased. But it's not on sale right now. I bought it on my other character when it was on sale. It was like 1.3 mil, and right now it's 1.7, the normal price, which it sucks. On the other hand, the Savage is only 900k.
For the SecuroServe Special Cargo Network.
I
hit
don't,
login.
Oh, she's just gonna talk. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's skip that. No, she's doing it again. So, the Savage. I wish that the Savage was more accessible.
Special vehicle work. Special Cargo has been up and running for some time. You buy a warehouse, then purchase illicit goods you sell on for profit. Vehicle Cargo is their new offering.
Well, let's shop.
You purchase a vehicle warehouse, then SecuroServe puts you onto different cars in the area to source. Once you've sourced the cars, you warehouse them and sell them onto a highly vetted customer base when you want to. Special vehicle works a little different. These are complex operations SecuroServe have planned and prepared for clients using state-of-the-art customized vehicles. They trust only their best performers with these tasks, so we'll need to make some headway with vehicle
For
cargo
those of
before
you who
taking
didn't
this
know
on.
how the CEO business worked. So, this, I don't understand. There is a trade price, which is for after you've done the mission, and then there's a buy it now price, which is supposed to be just if you have the money and you don't want to do the mission, you just buy it now. But you can't access either one until you've done the mission. I don't know what level I'm supposed to be. I'm 112, maybe 120 or so until you've unlocked everything, but you know, you would think over 100 would be okay. So you can't do the buy it now price until you've done the mission. Once you've done the mission, you access both prices, and there's no reason to use the buy it now price. I don't know why they did this to themselves, but that was a stupid decision, I think, because honestly, by the time you're 120, you've either done the mission or, you know, somehow or another would be able to acquire this thing, just money-wise, for either price. So there's no reason it shouldn't be unlocked by now. I don't know if it's a glitch or maybe it does require a ridiculously high level to do so, but you know, once again, if you make it that high without doing the Fleeca job, and again you haven't, you know, just copied the character over like I did, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. There's a few vehicles that are like that. The trade price, you know, it might be level locked, but I'm not sure. So, in the meantime, I may. Where is it? I may just have to go with an insurgent instead. Although I think this one, yeah, there's a mission I have to do. Okay, so that one's not level locked. I don't know what happened. Which job? The Humane Lab. So I have to do a heist either way. And if I'm gonna do a heist, I mean, it might as well be Fleeca job. You know, at some point I'll have to do all of these. So what I was saying about the Savage is that, you know, this is a good price, even without, you know, the sale. Just 1.9 isn't too terrible for the vehicle it is. I mean, this thing is a beast. Not very maneuverable, but honestly it just takes getting used to. And the firepower on it is better than the Hydra. The cannon's the same, the rockets are the same, but with a much higher firing rate. And it's a helicopter. I mean, it doesn't go as fast, but, you know. So my problem with it is that it is a Pegasus vehicle, and honestly I think those were done so poorly. You buy the vehicle, but then every time you want to use it, you have to pay for them to deliver it somewhere. Some helipad somewhere, and usually not near you, especially if you're looking at the helipad. They won't drop it there. You have to go and find it then. So if you are in a pinch and you actually need, a weaponized vehicle, Pegasus are not the way to go, unfortunately. At least not the aircraft. On the other hand, the Buzzard, I'm sure many of you know this already, but the Buzzard, wherever the fuck it is, it's not exclusive. This thing, when you feel like spawning it, provided that you have a CEO office or at least $1 million in your bank, you can just spawn it for free. I think there's a cooldown of 2 minutes or so if it gets destroyed, but that's it. It'll just pop up in the street next to you, and I think there should be a way to do that with all of the Pegasus vehicles. That'd be pretty great. Hopefully this gun running DLC is militarized enough that it'll offer some sort of mechanic-like function for all of your Pegasus vehicles. Otherwise, why buy some of them, honestly? Like these things, you can store them in the vehicle warehouse, and that's pretty neat. I would like to see something like that for, tanks and aircraft. That's my goal here. Now, I could get this instead of the Kuruma. My problem is that this is mostly for PvP. It's not very bulletproof. You don't have a large firing range, but it can take a few explosions before it blows up, whereas the Kuruma, the first one, you're just dead. However, NPCs do not use explosives like that, and this has a huge, open box that they can shoot you with through, and the NPCs in this game have ridiculous, just obnoxiously good auto aim. So if you drive into a mission with this, they will just pick you off. But I mean, let's do it. Fuck it. I haven't actually purchased or driven one of those before, so we're gonna do it now. We'll get the Kuruma at a later date. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to record every single thing I do in this game. I can, but that would be a lot of video. On the other hand, wouldn't hurt to have a bunch of fucking videos all over YouTube. A lot of people become the most successful doing that, and as far as success is concerned, it's not a big concern of mine. Oh, they're gonna deliver it. Oh god. It's not the biggest concern of mine. It would be nice, of course, to make a bunch of money just bullshitting on YouTube, but not a big deal. Now, you'll notice my shadows are all stupid looking. I turned them down when I was fucking with the recording settings for OBS. I had the bitrate all screwy, and I had the encoding device set to whatever the default program is instead of just my graphics card. So I had to change that. But while I was trying to figure it out, I was screwing with all the settings in Grand Theft Auto, and one of them was shadows, so that they look all, there's no anti-aliasing on them, they're super sharp, and so on. And I just never changed it back. In order to do so would require me to restart Grand Theft Auto, and each time I log in, I forget, and I get into something like recording this video, or, I start a mission or something, and then, I notice I remember, but it's too late. I'd have to close it and restart the program. Very unfortunate, but at some point I will fix that. My computer can handle it. I thought it couldn't, but again, the encoder was causing unnecessary issues. And there is the Duke o' Death. Now, I can safely go out here without getting immediately exploded, but it can only take so much punishment. I didn't add a mod shop at this time. Even without the sale, it's not that expensive, so I think I will just wait. Oh, they conveniently are doing a mission right in my path. Okay, let's go around and hope that nobody is an asshole. I haven't really been paying attention to the feed. Normally that'll tell me, if you see a bunch of this player has killed like 19 characters, you know there's someone in the session being an asshole. But I'm not seeing that right now. Oh, there's one. For the most part, I'm a solo player. I kind of just like to do my own thing. I don't have a lot of friends on here that I play with, especially because I didn't start the game at the beginning of the game. I bought it 2 years later or so. Ooh, this is a sort of a muscle car handling type of thing.
What brings you in today?
So, you know, I got a late start, and I'm usually a solo player with most of the games that I play. I'm not sure how much armoring does, but let's just do it all. Fuck it. Yeah, so I don't really like to be bothered most of the time. I don't care about horns. I don't, you know, go out of my way to screw with other people, and you know, I just kind of like to be left alone, do my own thing. So, oh god, what color am I gonna go with on these cars? I don't know. So yeah, usually solo sessions are my happy place in Grand Theft Auto. I'm not too fond of being cock-blocked when I'm trying to mind my own business. That's never fun. Unfortunately, all the good stuff has to be done in a public server, so that's greatly limiting. But yeah, it's not too bad. Now, our crew color, my crew color, is pink. I'm the only one in the crew. I like it because it's one of those colors that you can't get naturally in the game for a lot of things like this. So there's always that option to go with some ridiculous, you know, it's an interesting pink color. I like this with like white, and then the crew emblem, of course. But decisions. I think I like matte for this thing. Maybe white. I'm not sure. I see a lot of different designs on these cars, and I'm not sure. I might just leave it black. Honestly, it's a good look for it. Now I have to do all these races on this new character to unlock everything, which isn't fun. But you know, I mean, whatever. We can go with white on there. I think I might just leave it for now. Honestly. Suspension. Yep. Transmission. I feel like this isn't as expensive as other things, like turbo. You know, I feel like on some cars it's substantially more, like 50,000. And I'm not seeing a sale, so. Now, should I go with off-road tires? I don't off-road too much, but I think these cause me to lose traction on the road. So maybe not. I usually go with these, but they don't look that great on this car, honestly. So maybe muscle. Muscle car tires look nice. There's only a few that I like, honestly. It's kind of a boring first video. I'm just starting out, buying all kinds of shit that someone starting out normally wouldn't be able to immediately buy. This isn't a guide. Spoiler alert. Honestly, I'm not that great at the game, so I don't think you'll see many guides from me. Just casual, boring playthroughs, I think, are going to be where it's at for me. Yeah, I'm going to have to decide on a color scheme for this vehicle, but black seems to be alright. I'm going to leave those off. Seems I have a hungry cat outside my door. Smoke. I don't care. I really don't. No windows. there's no windows. No bulletproof glass of any kind. Well, yeah, let's drive around. So now, the next step is to... It's kind of bright in here. Next step is going to be to get away, to do a heist. What the hell is my apartment? I have never owned like another apartment other than the one next to Maze Banquet, Del Piero, and I think 7. It doesn't really, they're both, I think, 10-card garages, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, that's the only high-end apartment I've ever owned. It's convenient because it's right next to Maze Bank West, and, yeah, like I said, I'd probably purchase it again on this character. Because it's convenient. I don't really use the apartment for anything, honestly, but heists. I think that's the only thing that... Oh, look. Yay. A modder. It's so inconvenient, you know, because then you have to count, you know, you have to pay attention to your money so that you don't get banned just for playing the game. I see a lot of people in chat begging for modded money. Like, we are on PC, what are you gonna do with that modded money? Like, all you have to do is venture casually over to Reddit or just the Rockstar forums to see the dozens of people that were banned just for receiving modded money. Apparently you're supposed to know that it's against the terms of service on your own, because it technically says something kind of related to money in terms of service, so you're supposed to just telepathically know that if you spend any modded money, they will ban you and wipe your account. They will take all of your money and reset your characters to level 1. Now, that doesn't always happen, but they can. So, you know, why bother with modded money? I mean, look, there's 4.1 mil, 4.2. Oh, cool, now we're being glitched. Like, if you want to give me money, sure, whatever. I'm not going to spend it. It's a waste of time, but when you start fucking with me, like, I'm busy. I don't have time for that shit. So this is Grand Theft Auto now. Modders. But yeah, like on 360 or PS3, like, sure, Rockstar doesn't care anymore. They have made it very clear they don't plan to support those consoles. They honestly don't really give a shit. But on the newer generation consoles, PS4, Xbox One, PC, they do care. They do watch, and they go around doing ban waves. Oh, yay. And then this happens. Good game, Windows 10. For those of you who are experiencing that issue, it'll happen twice, I think, with Windows 10. There it is. It's the, Anniversary or Creators Edition update. What's happening there is Windows 10 has very poorly coded priority settings for the programs. So what's happening there is when that kicks you out like that, Windows is changing the priority of one of the background services, usually like the updater or some garbage. But the way it deals with that is alt-tabbing out to desktop, no matter what you have running. And it's been reported that this is when you're in full screen, but I run a lot of games in windowed mode, and it does the same thing. So, yeah, lots of fun. It's been several months, and they've made no attempt to fix it. They haven't put out any information saying, hey, we know about it, we're working on it. It's just, we don't give a shit. So yeah, now I have to do math to add that to the amount of money I can't spend. Fun times. Fun times. What emote? I don't think I have an emote on. We're gonna have to put one. Walk style, normal. Aiming. Bro love. That's what it says, but I'm not, there it is. Yep. You're supposed to click the two things together. There it is. There it is. I'm using an Xbox controller, if you couldn't tell from the prompts on the bottom right. And it is both of these sticks. You press them in together at the same time, and that'll do the action that you have set. And for those who don't know, every action has a secondary action. You press it, and then you press it again for the epic one. It's the one that you usually get in races, if you put that to your thing. Well, yeah, rock on. Yeah, why not? So, that was fun. I have some things I have to do, math and so on, and I don't think I'm gonna show all of that. That's boring. Nobody gives a shit. Now, I could just talk through the whole thing, and honestly, that's what people come to see anyway when they do so. Or so I've been told. But still. So I'll do that heist in order to get a Kuruma. I might wait for you guys to buy it, and I'll do some outfits, and yeah, maybe farm some more money on my other character. I have all the warehouses and everything over there, and I don't have quite enough non-modded money to get all that. I just wanted to honestly get the office out of the way while the sale's still going, and the Kuruma. So I'll work on that for a while, but yeah, I know, I just did that. Oh no, that's the, oh yeah, those are the motorcycle club businesses. I might get a clubhouse. I think the clubhouses are on sale. Well, let's go check, actually. I'm pretty sure the clubhouses are also on sale, so I could grab one of those. Those are like 500k tops. Are they? No, it doesn't look like it. There'd be a little slash through it and a better price down there. I think these are just the normal price. I would get this one because it's like right across the street almost from everything else, the office and the future apartment. So why not? But, I'm kind of disillusioned with the biker clubs right now because fuck those things, honestly. The missions are so buggy, they're garbage, and most importantly, you can't really do a lot of them by yourself. You can jump sessions to reset the sale mission at the cost of some supplies, but you have to do that each time you sell. If it's like the UPS trucks or the vans, or you can't, when it's like you have to make 15 drops, 5 each from the middle of nowhere out into the city, or vice versa. You just don't have time to do that by yourself. 30 minutes isn't enough because they go slow enough that it takes too long. Yeah. So fuck those things. CEO missions, at least the mission, I can solo pretty much all of those. And more importantly, I can do it in a solo session. Hooray. And if I could sell things in a solo session, I would pretty much never see another player ever again, honestly. The only reason I'm here is because without modding, you cannot make a custom character in story mode, and you don't have access to like 90% of the DLC in story mode, so no reason. But if that wasn't the case, I really wouldn't even play online. People are just assholes for the most part. And it is GTA. Like, that's why you come online, to kill other people, I guess. I wish that they made the rewards for doing so a lot better. You take crates, for example. You buy, let's say you buy 1 crate, and it costs you, what, $2,000? If you bring that crate back and you have a perfect sale rate, they sell for like 15k or so, depending on how many you have. At the most, I think a large, huge, big warehouse that's full, I think it's like 25k per crate. I don't know. I haven't done that. I use the medium warehouses, but yeah, it's like 25k that you lose if somebody destroys it. They gain $2,000. That's it. which is stupid. The only reason to grief somebody like that is because you want to be an asshole. You don't gain anything from it. You'd actually make more money if you spent that time just doing your own CEO missions. Which sucks. I mean, we don't want to give people more reason to harass anybody, but if you're going to anyway, I mean, it might as well give you something. I can feel good about somebody coming to fuck with my shipment if I know they're gonna make 20k instead. Like, yeah, it sucks, but okay, you got me. Whereas if they're gonna get 2,000, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Go away. Mind your own business. You know? It'd be nice if you could steal crates rather than just destroying them and bring them back to your own warehouse like you can with the cars. Hopefully they add some sort of PvP aspect like that into gun running if they're going to make it so you can't do it in a private session like they seem to be doing with each of the DLCs. You know, go big or go home, I guess. If we're going to PvP anyway, why not? So, I guess that's going to be it for this video. I don't know what else to say. We'll have to kind of play catch-up now with this new character. I already knew that was going to be a thing, and it'll give me something to do. It'll be fun. Especially if we end up having to wait another week for gun running. Nobody's sure whether it's going to launch on the 6th or the 13th. But either way, I'll try to be ready when it happens. Can I email from down here? I cannot. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Not sure when. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching.